Hello and welcome! Today we're diving deep into the world of Python strings. Whether you're writing scripts, analyzing data, or automating tasks, understanding strings is crucial in Python. Let's experience the magic of strings, their operators, methods, and see them in action in real-world applications. First, let's clarify what a string in Python is. A string in Python is a sequence of characters. These characters can include alphabetic letters, numbers, symbols, and even white space characters such as spaces. Remember, strings must be enclosed in single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. Look at the list of various items and tell me which ones are strings based on our definition. Keep an eye out for those quotes. Pause the video and discuss with your friends. Excellent work! Did you notice the item that was just a space? Yes, spaces count as characters in strings when they're inside quotes. This example shows how Python considers any enclosed sequence of characters in quotes, no matter if they represent text, numbers, or just a space as a string. Identifying strings correctly is crucial, especially when you process text data in programming tasks. Always pay careful attention to the quotes. They are what make a series of characters a string. Notice the quotes? The output of the third line telling you, hey, this is string. Please note that you can enclose a string in single quote, double quote, or triple quote. Then the question naturally arises. Why three types of quotes if they all do the same thing? Single quotes and double quotes are interchangeable in Python for denoting string literals. They allow you to create strings containing characters, numbers, symbols, and white space. You can use either single quotes or double quotes based on personal preference, or to avoid escaping special characters. Triple quotes are used to create multi-line strings or strings containing new line characters without using escape sequences. They can contain single quotes, double quotes, or a combination of both without needing to escape them. Triple quotes are particularly useful for doc strings, multi-line comments, or strings spanning multiple lines. Here are the different scenarios of string manipulation and common techniques for handling special characters. The print function is used to output a string containing a new line character, \n. When the string is printed, the new line character causes the text following it to be printed on a new line. To include the double quote within the string without terminating it prematurely, the quote is escaped with a \. This allows the double quote to be treated as a literal character within the string. Could the same effect have been realized by enclosing the string containing double quotes in single quotes or triple quotes? Pause the video and discuss with your friends. A raw string literal prefixed with R is used to represent a Windows file path containing backslashes. In a raw string, backslashes are treated as literal characters and do not need to be escaped with additional backslashes. This makes the string easier to read and avoids potential errors caused by incorrect escaping of backslashes. Here is an exercise for you. Consider this scenario. John told Ramesh the following: "Let us meet for lunch." How would you represent this conversation as a string in Python? Take a moment to reflect on the approach shown on your screen. Will it work? Discuss it with your peers and consider how you'd handle the inclusion of quotes within the string. Let us take a look under the hood and see which all functions and operators does the Python string support. To begin with, here is a concatenation operator, which joins the two strings into one. What is an operator? Pause the video and discuss with your friends. Here is another operator, a repetition operator which repeats a string specified number of times. Python provides a wealth of built-in methods to manipulate strings. Let's explore a few essential ones. Here is a lower and upper method which changes the case of the string. Here is a strip method which removes the extra white spaces from the start and end of the string. Which other functions and operators does the Python string support? How can we find that? The Python documentation provides detailed information about strings and their methods. You can refer to the official Python documentation online. You can also navigate to the definition of a method directly from your IDE to see its implementation and documentation. Refer to the video on your screen. Here is an assignment for you. Take a few minutes, use the IDE to go through the functions provided by Python String, and list down the 2 methods that you found the most interesting. Think of a scenario where you're extracting usernames from email addresses. Pretty common, right? Here's how you slice it out. The first line defines a string variable email that holds the email address alice@example.com. The second line extracts the part of the email string before the @ symbol using the slicing and index concept of the string. The index will find the position of the AT character in the email string. Then slicing will give all characters in the email string from the start up to, but not including the index where @ is found, effectively isolating username. The third line prints the extracted username in the console. Quite effective, isn't it? Excellent work today. Handling strings is an essential skill in Python. By improving your understanding of strings, you're well on your way to becoming proficient in Python. Continue practicing these techniques and feel free to explore more about strings. Happy coding!